Hello, this is Lucas and welcome to another Java tutorial. In this video we'll go over how we can use an object to access methods in a different class. So we're going to be doing a couple of things. We're going to be returning a void, we're going to be returning a string or an int, we're going to be not passing parameters, and we're going to be passing in a parameter as well. So let's get started. So first we need to create ourselves a new class. So we go and we create ourselves a new class, and let's say we can name this, say we just name this car. Right, so we have ourselves a car class, so let's create ourselves the car object. So we'll just do car, we'll name this car, we'll just name a car, and we'll do equal that to new car. Now let's say we want to write some kind of method in this car class that we want to access in our main class from this car object that we just created. So let's create ourselves a couple of methods. So let's say let's create ourselves a public, so let's firstly return a void, so we just print it out. Let's do we'll just do get the make of the car. And let's just say that we have the make of the car stored somewhere up here. It doesn't matter. And then let's just print ourselves the make. Let's actually store the make. So we'll have a string and we'll do make, and we will equal this to, let's say we'll just do BMW, sure. And then let's just print out the car make is, and then we will just add in the make that we have. So we just make. So now we can just test this out. We can very easily just call this method that we have right here by using this. So all we have to do is car dot, and then we just do make, and that's about it. We also obviously need to make this into a method, and this is actually called dot get make. That's my bad. And now if we just call this, you can see the car make is BMW, and that's how we can easily just call ourselves a void method. Now let's say that we want to call a method, but we want to, instead of void, we want to return something to that from the method. So let's change this firstly. Let's just change this to shrink, get make shrink, right? And then we will call this get make shrink, like that. Okay, so this is just going to return the make as a print statement. Let's say we want to return it as an actual make. So the way that we can do that is we can do public, right, and then we want to return a string. Then I'll just name this get make. Alright, and the way that we return the make is all we have to do is we have to do return make, and this will return the make that we have stored, which is BMW, and we can store it in a value in our main class. So let's say that we have ourselves a string, and we can name this make. We can name this anything. This variable doesn't have to be the same as this one. We can name it anything that we want. And then we'll just do equal that to, and then whatever we return from this class here, we will store it in the make. So all we have to do is we have to call this method here. So the way we call that is because it's in a different class, we need to firstly we need to reference the class, and then we refer the method. So we have the object here of this class, so we just have to do car dot, and then whatever the method name is, which is get make. So we do get make, and then we can just store it here. And now this will we will store the make of the car, which is BMW, inside of this variable here, and then we can just print that out. And then if we print out make, you can see we get make right here. Now let's say that we want to pass in a parameter, because over here we didn't actually pass in any parameters. You can see that the parameters are blank. We're not actually passing in anything. So let's say that we want to pass in a parameter. Let's say we do public, we'll do void. We don't want to print anything, or we don't want to return anything, so we'll just print something out. And then we'll just go to we'll do top speed. Yes, we can do top speed, and we want to pass in an int, and we're just gonna pass in top. We'll just pass in speed, and then we'll print out the current speed is current speed is, and then we will just print out whatever we have inputted as a parameter in here. So the way that we actually call this method and we pass in the parameter is, we need to, firstly we use the car object that we have created, so we do car dot, then we have to just call this method here, which is top speed, so we do top speed, and in here you can see it auto put it in, which is 0, but that's what we want to just pass in 200. And now when we actually call this, you can see we will call this method, we'll pass in 200, which will, the speed will be put in here 200, and we will get printed out the current speed is 200. So it's as simple as that, how we can actually use methods, passing parameters and return. So I hope this video has helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. See you there.